What's up guys, welcome back to The Crazy Brick, and today we got for you guys Building Berlin Lego episode number 2. The first episode didn't come out, it probably popped up on screen. The first episode, it was like almost 4 months ago since the last one came out, so I really apologize for that, but let's just say this week's episode pays off for the wait. We get a ton of work done. I apologize. For the first minute of it, my mic's pretty bad. Right now I'm not even using a mic on my camera, but the camera mic's good enough. I need to get some more mics because both my mics broke recently. One of them, I was coming back from Florida from a trip, and I put it in my carry-on, apparently like going through airport security or something. It got crushed and it snapped the cords and stuff, so that was kind of annoying. Luckily that was only the cheap one, but then the more expensive one, just the battery just keeps dying on it, and like, so I've just had to keep replacing that, but it's kind of broken because usually I would have to change that out every few months. But enough of that. Let's go ahead and get into building Berlin. So we got a time lapse for you guys as well in this episode, so make sure to stick around to the end. We've got some awesome progress done. We pretty much, I will say, finished the building. Also, thank you guys so much for 2,000 subscribers. We just hit that. So this was filmed actually after the video's done. I was going to do another one, but I need to do this to get this out there and tell you guys what's going on. So, yeah, if you guys would like to support this series, go check out my Patreon. This building costs a lot of money to build, so would appreciate any little donations. Definitely go to the build, and you get shout-outs in every one of those videos at the end of all my videos. So, thank you guys for watching this video, and let's go ahead and get into building. Here we go. Alright guys, here we are with what we're working on so far. As you guys can see, it's a mess. I ripped up these 3 platforms. You can see they're right up there, because it goes another 3 platforms, obviously. But what I did was took those apart so I can work on the far side, and it's weird working from the back, not being able to see the front. So, as you can see, I've literally done, this is the only thing that's still standing. I destroyed the building that was on this side. I had a nice tan building, but it was just, I couldn't figure out what I wanted to do with that. Then I started another tan building, and then destroyed that. And then I started a little skinny building here, and then destroyed that. So this is what we've come up with so far over here. I think it's turning out really, really cool so far. I ordered all the pieces on Bricklink to do a bunch more of these windows, as you can see in there. So when those come, we'll go ahead and work on the rest of that. I don't know if that'll be by the end of this episode, but for now, we're going to go ahead and lay out the foundations of this building and finish laying out the foundations of this building, figure out a door, and then we'll go ahead and check back in. Here we go. Just got all the pieces in. Apologize if there's no mic right now. So me and Cy Guy, the Lego guy, are going to go ahead and work on doing some more windows like this on this building. Let's go ahead and see what we get done. We'll check in right after that. Apologize if the mic's bad, but all my mics for some reason are, I feel like they're broken right now. So here we are with Berlin so far. I've been working on this building, and let's just say this building is turning out absolutely awesome. These windows right here, I think, line up absolutely awesome. They've turned out pretty sick so far. Yeah, I got really nothing else to say about that other than these windows have really turned out awesome so far, and cannot wait to see the finished result with most of these. Yeah, they're turning out pretty sick. So, yeah, we've got this window over here. We've got these 2 windows on this side, and then there's going to be a 3rd window working on... Oh, that's too high. Working on this right here, there's going to be another window, and then this is where it ends. So the building, this is like the front of the building, where there'd be another street, basically. So this is the door, what I've come up with so far in there. I might change that out, the door, for a different color, and might change out this white piece. But I do think it turned out pretty cool. This front part of the building, I wish I would have added a little bit more of this, like, nougat. I believe that is, like, up there or something, or maybe more up there, because you can see on this side of the building, that color really does add some nice texture to this building. So you can see a minifig scale comparison to it. You can see minifig. I think it turned out very cool. And this is gonna be a pretty big building. This building's gonna be pretty. The first 2 stories are gonna be built, and then we're gonna have the 3rd story completely obliterated. It's gonna be pretty cool. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish up some more stuff. Hopefully, you guys did enjoy the time lapse though a second ago. I showed you guys how I did that window, so I think that was pretty cool. And yeah, let's go ahead and get right into it. So go ahead, try to finish up this window, and then try to finish up the whole 1st story, and maybe add the roof, add the 1st layer of roof. So let's go ahead and see where we get to. Here we go. All right, checking back in. We've finally made some, I would say, good progress on Berlin. Obviously, we still got to finish the street here. I'm going to redo a little bit of it as well, tear up some of this light gray, because I feel like that's got to get out of there. It just doesn't match the feel of the look. But wow, guys, I got to say, this building is turning out absolutely awesome. I know it's just square right now. Don't worry, this is going to look so much better. I was like, wait, this looks weird. So you can see, there's going to be no interior on the 1st floor, that's for sure. 2nd floor, probably do some interior, like all the cutout here. And then the 3rd floor, there'll just be like a tiny section, and there'll be a bunch of rubble all over the place. So that's the plan. We're going to go ahead and I think the next thing I'm going to do is try to lay out a building. You know, there's going to be a building that fits in between there. Maybe an alley in between these 2 buildings. Have some cool fighting in there, going on in there. Have some, like, Germans weathered down in there. Maybe, like, a medic station. Got some, like, you know, some German medics and stuff in there. But, yeah, I think it's turning out very cool so far. I mean, you can see the minifig scale of this. Hold on. The minifig scale of this is pretty accurate. And I think it's very tall ceilings. But then remember, obviously, we've got the stairs going into this. Oops, those need to be pushed back in. So yeah, and I really think this has turned out really cool so far. These window techniques, though, I think these turned out absolutely awesome. These windows so far. Comment down below what do you guys think of those? And then I think I put in too many of these nougat plates on this side of that building down low. But whatever, it's okay. I think it looks pretty cool. So that's where we are so far. I'm going to go ahead, try to lay out another building over here, figure out some color schemes that wouldn't look too bad next to the tan. And then, obviously, got to do that 3rd one, because we're basically just going to try to get this side done. And then we'll put where are the other 3 platforms? The other 3 platforms are in the light tent over there. And then I'll put them back, obviously, on here, and then work on those 3 buildings, and then redo the street. So, we're making progress, but obviously this is going to be a lot longer of a series than I planned for. So, this is going to turn into some pretty crazy stuff here. So, I'm not sure, though, if I like these things right here. I'm debating if I like those or not. And then I'm debating about this white thing in there. I don't know if I like that white arch thing. Comment below what you guys think of that. And, yeah, so the last episode of this came out like 4 months ago. I was just looking at that. I'm like, what the heck? I've been really slacking. So, yeah, let's go ahead and, let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and get back to building. And, let's see what happens. Gonna go ahead, work on, I think, just adding another layer of windows, basically. Make another level, just another layer of those windows. And we'll see how that looks. So, here we go. Guys, welcome back. Here we are. Yes, it's finally looking like Berlin. Holy smokes. Me and Ryder the Brick Brain right here working on it today. I've got a bunch of special guests on here. I had Saiga the Lego guy helping me, and then we got the Brick Brain helping me. This thing has turned out absolutely awesome so far. So I don't know if we're gonna do interior. I just have that supporting for now. Debating on the interior still. Probably not the 1st floor. 2nd floor, some spots definitely for sure. But we're gonna be working on the blown out section right here. So we'll go ahead and check in with you guys in a second. hopefully we're gonna be able to get another thing done today. So I like this window thing right here though. I changed it up just a little bit from the last check-in. You can see, change that up. So now we're gonna go ahead, finish the second story, and then move on to the third and final story. I think it's only gonna be 3. That's what we decided on. I wanted it 4, but you said 3's enough, right? What was any other things you want to add in?
No, it's pretty nice. Pretty nice.
So how long is it taking us now?
What we are, John? 2 hours.
And I've got my profile. 3? I've got my the thumbnail for the finale. You got your German standing right here, and you just got the 1944, and you just see these giant buildings in the background. That'll be like the thumbnail for that video. So, I think a few more check-ins, and then we're gonna call that a wrap. So here we go. Second floor completely. Does that make sense?
Depends how you look at it.
Alright, so looking pretty sick so far. We've got all these windows in. Finally figured out what we wanted to do with this like middle window thing. This like balcony thing. I like how that turned out. So we're working on the 3rd floor right now. Got this nice blown out section. We're gonna work on the interior, but not right now. I'm still debating obviously if that bottom floor is gonna have an interior. 2nd floor, I'm probably gonna do interior almost the entire thing, maybe. Possibly. 3rd floor, we're gonna do a little bit of interior, but we're gonna have a big section blown out. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. Check back in after we get that done. So let's go ahead and get into doing that. Here we go. Guys, checking back in. Here we are. I don't know how much I've got done, but just gonna go ahead and talk about the plan. So I don't know, since the last time we checked in, this window's been done. Started working on this. You can see right here we're gonna have this big blown out section, brick brain left. We got a ton of work though today. I really only had like the front and side of this done, and then we were able to just crank and complete, or actually the whole 1st level. He helped me complete the entire 2nd level, figure out how we were gonna do that, and then the 3rd level too. So huge shout out to him. Go check him out. Hopefully he'll post again on there soon, on YouTube soon. So yeah, working on this though right here. This basically, working on this little section right here. This is gonna be like a blown out section because I ran out of pieces to do a window right here and there. So what we're gonna do is make this just a big blown out section where, because I don't want to order any more of those window pieces. A big blown out section here, and that goes to the roof, and we're gonna have some nice entire interior, I think, on the 3rd floor. So yeah. I think that's going to be it for this week. Maybe 1 or 2 more, maybe 1 more check-in. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and see what happens, depending on how much work I get done by tonight. I really want to have the episode out for tomorrow morning. So this clip is either going to get added, and if I get more work done, then I'll add one in. But if not, yeah, here we go. So got a little bit more progress. I put some of these bricks on, got this full blown out section done completely. Started working on some little bit of interior work here, using some of these nice tiles that we're going to be adding in to do the floor. I'm thinking about tearing up a little bit of this and making a little hole through the floor where there was like a shell, because then we can do that through the roof as well. Have the roof, have a hole through the roof, have a hole through that floor, and we'll get a cool shot looking down, and then just like straight through both those floors. I think that would look cool. Gonna debate and try to figure out how I can do that. I think this turned out pretty cool though, the way I did the rubble on this corner, as well as this hole right here. And then obviously you gotta do some interior down here as well, on the entire 2nd floor. So right now I'm working on these walls. I'm gonna do a door right there, so I think it's looking pretty cool. I'm gonna put a soldier there so you can see how it looks. But yeah, I think it's turning out really, really cool so far. So yeah, that's what we've got so far. We're gonna go ahead and keep building. I also have to I accidentally put this up 1 plate too high, so I gotta you can see this is the height. I gotta tear down these plates still and bring that down 1 height. So if that's why it looks weird, that's why. So I'm gonna go ahead, get to building that, and probably 1 more check-in, and then that's the end of the episode. So let's go ahead and, or actually maybe more than that. Let's see what we can do today. Yeah, here we go. Guys, last check-in of the episode. Here we are, done with pretty much everything. I still got to do the roof. I built this wall over here because obviously that needs to be done. Did some more of this interior, I think. Did a little bit of the floor. Finished this. I don't know if I showed that last time. Basically, this is the height it's going to be, and the roof is going to click down to this. We're going to tile this all the way over. we're just going to click down, lay on top of this so I can take off all the layers and show the interior and stuff, and still working there because I still got to do that second layer of the second level interior. Obviously, I'm not working on that now. We'll probably come back to that because next episode, I really want to work on a second building, obviously next to this, and then the little skinny building, and then we'll work on this side. Obviously, we'll add in those 3 platforms again, and then work on those buildings. So let's go ahead and head to the outro. Thank you guys for watching this week. So here we go to the outro. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys watched all the way to the end, comment Berlin episode 3 down in the comments below, and I appreciate that. So, yeah, Berlin episode number 3, hopefully on the way, a week or 2. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. So, huge shout out to Brickbrain and Psycho Lego Guy for helping me build this. Both appeared in the video, both helped me do a little bit of this building. So I think we got a ton of progress though this week. Before, obviously down we got the street, we got like half of the one side buildings done, and then obviously we got to go ahead and work on the other side of the street, put in those buildings, and then maybe do another street. But episode 3, let's just say, is going to be epic. So if you guys haven't already, make sure to subscribe with the notifications on so you do not miss that video. Drop a like on the video. Goal is 50 likes on this video. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching.